At Bunnings, a little can go a long way with our lowest prices. Dulux Paint $116.94, Monarch Roller Kit $25.77. Will you find a competitor's lower price on the same stock item, we'll beat it by 15%.
Bunnings Warehouse.
Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Kia ora team, George here from Touch NZ. Now we all enjoy a bit of touch, but without a proper warm-up, the chances of being injured are massively increased. So to keep you on the field and out of the emergency room, Touch NZ have made a short and easy warm-up series for all levels, proven to lower the chance of injury by close to 50%. So head on over to our site and check them out. Play safe, play smart.
Kia ora te whānau whānui and welcome to Day 3, our finals day, here at the Bunnings Warehouse 2024 Open National Championship, held in the incredible city of Rotorua at the amazing venue that we have here, the Rotorua International Stadium. Joined with me in commentary is Harley Wall. Harley, this is the day we all look forward to, the day where we have all our finals. Now, yes, this is only a semi-final, but we will see the winner of this game in the final later on. This is 2v3. In the 21 mixed grade. What's your thoughts on how this is going to go?
Firstly, a big mihi to our teams that are going to be competing in our first live stream game today. To Canterbury, to Bay of Plenty, as you mentioned, finished second and third in a very, very hotly contested 21 mixed grade. They could have finished first. They also could have finished fourth. That's how tight this race is. They've also played each other earlier this morning in the last round robin game, and Bay of Plenty got the goods on that one, 5-4. But as you know, come finals time, anything can happen.
Yeah, I went and watched Canterbury yesterday against Thames Valley, and they just pantsed them, really. They were just way too fast, way too clinical, both ends of the field. They were just amazing, and I thought, really, that they were the favourites for this. But then, seeing that result this morning you just talked about, Bay of Plenty getting up 5-4. Obviously, it's not about how well you go in the round robin, it's how well you go at this end. So this is going to be a cracker. I think we're going to see two very, very different styles. Bay of Plenty, the more traditional style of getting to the other end and then showing how good you are. And then Canterbury, just like the comment I made, just one end to the other, 100 miles an hour, Harley.
Tika tau. We've got some excellent athletes that are going to be taking the field this morning. But of course, before we make mention of those and before those names come up on the screen, ka rere te mihi ki a mātou kaiwawao mo tēnei kēmu, Carly-Ann Rua, Thomas Pilkington and Tanisha Gill. A very big honour for them to lead us through officiating this semi-final.
Yeah, I'd be really surprised if these three referees aren't in our finals later on. I think they, in particular, actually three of the rising superstars, the up-and-comers of refereeing. We see here the Bay of Plenty team, and when you see the names like Whamakil, Munga, Tahana, really, really strong team, Bay of Plenty. I only caught them for probably 10 minutes on day 2 when they played against the Valley. Really dominant performance over the Valley. And now we have Canterbury here. Again, team stacked full of just physical specimens with regards. The physicality of this team is just amazing. So it'll be interesting to see what Bay of Plenty learnt from this morning, what Canterbury learnt from this morning, Harley, to see how many tricks they left up their sleeves. But there won't be any tricks left in this game, because if you don't win this one, you head home.
Canterbury well known in the past, as we've mentioned in previous broadcasts, for their strength in the men's and the women's game. But with a very strong culture and a very strong history in the mixed grade, particularly at New Zealand secondary schools, a lot of the players from the successful Rolleston College team, last year's 2022 national champions in the mixed grade, many of those players have filtered into this 21 mixed grade. Some really strong connections to be seen within this Canterbury group. And I'm expecting as you mentioned, a really physical contest to decide this one and to see who goes through to the final.
We talk about mixed, and there was really no one better a couple of decades ago with regards to Nathan Solomon, the coach of Bay of Plenty. With him and his brother Machu, part of a Bay of Plenty domination for so many years. I think Bay of Plenty the most winning team in this grade, and who we have kick off in the first of our live stream games here in our day 3 of this Bunnings Warehouse Nationals. And Bay of Plenty down on the score line, look to go short side. Thought there might have been a touch and pass. 2 to go, back to the middle.
Unfortunately, ball doesn't quite go to hand on that one, folks. Whānau e mā takitaki mai nā I o koutou whare. You might notice previous broadcast streams the last 2 days we were playing 15 minutes halves. Now that we've moved into the final phase, we're actually moved up to 20 minutes. Let's see if that plays a factor and how important fitness will be in this game too.
Ooh, unlucky there. Just looking at the Canterbury player in the sub-box. He got away with a voluntary roll ball. Now they want to make the most of that opportunity. Both teams probably not into their rhythm. Yes, they did play each other early. This is their second game today, Harley, but clunky starts on attack, good starts on defence.
Just trying to find their rhythm, as you mentioned, and part of it certainly comes in the yards. And as we can see, sort of slow to enter the field. Bay of Plenty will want to tidy that up. Touch 4. Can they get a good platform to strike from here?
Gets through, comes to this left-hand corner. Oh, was the ball down? Referee Pilkington said it was. There we have it, Harley, our first touchdown for this, the semi-final in the 21 mixed grade between Canterbury and Bay of Plenty. In our replay, we will see how the Bay of Plenty did this. The number 6 here, Keel, just gets on the outside of the defender into the end goal. Lovely pass. First touchdown.
That's Ripeka Smith that scores that time for Bay of Plenty. A little bit casual defensively there from Canterbury. Took their eye off the player with the ball and a little bit slow to respond. They'll want to rectify that next time they're on defence too. We can see them here. Ball in hand. Ball just floats too high for our link player there to catch and bring in.
You look really recharged this morning, Harley. Looks like you've had a early night cup of tea, refreshed.
A few cup of teas and some ambrosia to see the night out. We love a bit of dessert.
Bay of Plenty, good set so far. Players come on from that sub-box, back to the middle of the field. Really, just unfortunately couldn't find a dummy half. Ran away. 2 touches up their sleeve now, though, as they set back up. Off his right. Face ball.
Good talk, Adam. Good chat.
Just couldn't quite take the opportunity they had when they come on from the box. They made 25 metres without getting touched. So unfortunately went away from the middle of the field, went away from the dummy half.
The execution wasn't quite there for Bay of Plenty. For Canterbury as well, they just seemed a little bit too casual again on defence there. Waiting for Bay of Plenty to come to them.
Fantastic 7 metre set by these 3 referees. Very good physical athletes, these 3 referees, which is what I really enjoy watching about their refereeing. If that wasn't a touch, it definitely went forward. Yep, it was a touch from the Bay of Plenty link. 6 again for Canterbury. They'll be trying to hit back here.
That's true. We've already seen once they get down to this green zone, which is their end of the field that they're going to score on. They've got lots of weapons. We can see here Thomas Moriarty. Very, very lethal underneath with that dive, and we can see with space and time what Canterbury can produce. We'll have another look at this very shortly on the Bunnings Warehouse replay. He just gets nice and low off the ground very quickly, and a great low dive. Textbook stuff there from Canterbury. They even up the scores 1 each.
We say it every day. We say it every Nationals. We know our teams are incredible attackers, but you don't get a chance to attack it unless you get to that end. And time after time, we talk about the importance of being accurate and being on the same page when it comes to that orange zone, that transition, getting off your defensive line, getting down to the other end so you can connect. So there is no difference in this game. As bad when he goes short side, step back. Did he get under? Referee Gill says he did. Bang, bang, 2 tries in a row, Harley. Bay of Plenty back on top by 1.
And great attack will always beat good defence. Unfortunately here we can see Fuchigami's feet just short of the try line as he reaches out for that touch. Referees called advantage and play on, and the try is awarded to number 11, Tahana.
And that's the quality of the ref. Not every ref would have called play on there. They would have went for the penalty, which is actually a disadvantage to the non-offending team. Great positioning, great call, excellent touchdown, Bay of Plenty, 2-1. Canterbury, though, just coming off the back of scoring one. Now they're going back to the open side. Excellent touch. I think that was 14, Akuhata. Back out to her side now.
And Bay of Plenty, for many years, have been known for how well they can defend, but particularly their female players. And again, this 21 mixed team are showing how strong they are, and it's not going to be easy for Canterbury to score against them.
This is what Bay of Plenty did well in that pass set, but again, just going to nothing. So I'm sure Coach Solomon will realise an opportunity they have here when they come on from their box and will want to piece something on the end of it. Touch and pass. Yeah, I've no doubt Coach Solomon, like, you see them when those two boys come on from the Bay of Plenty sub-box, they're making 20 metres, but they're really going to nothing. So if they can be a little bit more intentional when they come out, going to the spot on the field they want, having a dummy half ready.
And I'm sure that's going to be the message, especially with 20-minute halves. You want to be fluid, you want to get all of those processes right. And unfortunate error there from Canterbury on transition. Bay of Plenty just at halfway, and a good opportunity given here. Little forward pass just floated forward there. Unfortunately, the referees might have missed. No, they haven't, of course.
How dare you, Harry? How dare you think such a horrible thing? Not this crew. They won't miss anything. Good pick up. Canterbury, last time they were given an opportunity to start their set in the attacking half, they scored. Not a smart move there by Bay of Plenty to allow that to happen. Oh, nice little step. Fujigama. He's got a bit of footwork, doesn't he, old Fujigama?
Yeah, certainly does.
Fujigami, sorry.
We can see, again, some really strong transition coming towards touch 3 and 4. Whether or not Bay of Plenty can get those strike weapons on, really strong platform to set up for another opportunity to score here.
Out 32 platform, looking long, big right to left, comes in, backdoor with late cut with Akuhata. Fortunately, Mika couldn't get across. Nice start there, good first ruck from Canterbury. 2 and up to halfway, injection of pace. LaRue has really got Canterbury on the front foot now. Slowed up though. Golter set it up. Tracy in now. Oh, looking back, Tracy unfortunately couldn't connect back with Golter.
We can see Bay of Plenty just making some slight adjustments there on defence. Canterbury have recognised that the Bay of Plenty left side defence is the one to attack. Let's see if they can continue on and potentially score again on that side the next time they're down that end.
Mika now looking for a sub. Not the best set from Bay of Plenty. Might have even been the fourth touch now. But getting back, straightening things up. Have a good pick off this one. Ooh, looked like he was hitting butterflies. I don't know if he actually got any material there, Harley, but the touch was called, 6th touch.
And a little bit clunky in the finishing there from Bay of Plenty. Tendency to go a little bit too individualistic at times. Playing as a team will get you the rewards that you're after.
Now the other two teams, Harley, in the semi-finals, the teams that finished 1 and 4 are North Harbour and Thames Valley. And it's quite interesting to see that the two top-ranked teams in both of these semis were actually beaten by the opposition in the pool play. So
it shows how close this competition's been. 9 teams in the 21 mix, the most for many years, I believe. And so this would be game 9 or 10 for these teams. A little bit of fatigue might be setting in as well. But whoever can withstand and be the most resilient, I'm sure that's going to help them get across the line here. As we see Keel, again, key strike weapon here for Bay of Plenty.
Oh, didn't break ankles, but what a step. Now looking for support. Great rundown from the Canterbury player. That was just good all around there, Harley. Great step, gets inside. Good support from Bay of Plenty, but the hustle from the Canterbury player didn't catch his number, just stopped the almost certain try. We see him here now, though. Forward pass off the ruck.
And what I liked most about that from the Canterbury side was they didn't panic. They knew because Keel had already broken the line the first time to score for Bay of Plenty. Just stick to your policies. Find the player that he has to connect with as the dummy half to pass and try and score. And they did a great job defensively, unfortunately. They're back on their try line. Let's see if they can withstand some more pressure here from the Bay of Plenty.
Dangerous team to give a set to. 32 play, short ball. Referee Gill says ball down, no touch. And then we have it. Bay of Plenty edging out to a 3-1 lead, Harley.
And again, just great manipulation on attack here. Caught the Canterbury defence just a little bit slow to lift off their line and take away that space. And Grant couldn't quite reach out to O'Callaghan Solomon to make that one. And Bay of Plenty extend that lead, as you say, 3 tries to 1.
Bay of Plenty just been a little bit more accurate down at the scoring end. Maybe had a few more opportunities too. Canterbury now, though, get an opportunity with a full set. And here they come onto it with pace. Fujigami, I'm not actually sure. And hopefully we get the long replay on that one. They look like they're setting up for some old rugby play. It obviously worked. As we see the 3 of them there together. Fujigami coming in on the fake. Takes up the left-hand side defender for Bay of Plenty. Opens up the space back in the middle for Hunter Kino. Whānau. Obviously got a lot of mahi down there as we see Denise Kino and Jason Kino, coach and manager. 2 Kino players, Roman and our try scorer there, Hunter. 2-3 now, Harley. Canterbury back in the game.
The injection of pace at times from some of these key players has been really crucial. Let's see how Keel can respond here. Great touch there by Adam Golter.
Full transparency, I'm hoping for 6 drop-offs, Harley. I'm hoping we run overtime every game. We have had no drop-offs this 2023-24 season. I'm struggling to sell subscriptions to the drop-off club. Oh, that's a great first touch there for Canterbury. Luca Tracy has got his team on front foot. Kino now. Oh, I think they went a bit early there. I think it was only the 3rd touch. You could hear the box calling in. It's only the 3rd. I think they pulled the trigger 1 early. Could have had another opportunity to set up, get a bit closer.
Tikato, a little bit of confusion there. I think maybe the referee had called the touch count a little bit early as well. But on those, you've just got to take the occasion that presents itself towards you. Bay of Plenty doing what they do, looking for those little extra passes that really matter, really count to get down to the right end of the field.
They've been clinical so far, Harley. We see them again here going through the moves they have. Good hustle D there from Canterbury.
They just have to make sure they make the line. If you watch closely on that last play, referee Tinish Gill actually played on the first touch. It was the second one after the offload that stopped the end of that attack. One thing, if I was the coach for Canterbury, I'd be saying, hey, we need to work harder when we're defending our try line. Let's get all the way 7 metres to the line.
Yep, just if you're not sure, you must have 2 feet on or over the line. Then the referee requires you to be at the line. Good work here, Fujigami. Look at his footwork again, Harley. Bag's not defending him. I haven't seen that one. No way. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I really don't think the Canterbury team's earned a 6 again there from this angle. Harley, looks like it actually hit the Bay of Plenty player in the chest.
That's right, and we know that Canterbury are really lethal at this end. Let's see what they can do here.
Yeah.
Some confusion there from the Bay of Plenty defence. They were asking all the questions of the referee Pilkington there, but doesn't matter. We'll play on from this.
I'm not sure this was a touch. I think that was a voluntary roll ball, so either that should have been a penalty for rolling against the Bay of Plenty player or a voluntary roll ball. Canterbury probably had 2 Christmas presents early then. First the 6 again, secondly the touchdown. It's not their problem, they'll take it 3-all, and we definitely like a tight scoreline. Bay of Plenty, after that little bit of adversity now, just need to get back into what they've been doing so well down this end. Oh, too easy. Well deserved. You've just seen the Bay of Plenty boys there in the middle. I think it was Kude and Tuane.
just very calm and collected. They know that their job is to get points on the board. Great little out ball and follow here. Caught the Canterbury defence a little bit too stretched there. Bay Plenty back on top, 4 tries to 3.
5-4 the score in the first game, wasn't it, Harley?
Yeah,
this
and
morning?
we can see already 7 tries.
We've nearly got this morning's last of the round robin game score already. This only being the 3rd round of the day, so they've only had a 1-game rest in between their first game.
Woo. We spoke earlier about how important it is to get inside. When you get onside, you've got a platform to move forward from. You have to take that space away from Roman Kenor. He's just too lethal. You can see here on the peel, great timing off the pass. 1, 2, 3. Players still offside. Referee has called play on, and a great decision and a great outcome there for Canterbury.
Yeah, just didn't stick to policy, didn't pull his corner as the inside man was right in behind him. Would have made that touch. 4 all though. Canterbury now need to make sure they don't make the same mistake. Get back onside. We see rotating in. One of the Bay of Plenty links. Probably didn't need to throw that pass.
Went away from their processes slightly there.
Canterbury really starting to wrestle momentum back in this orange zone, Harley. Forward pass, unfortunately. Not off the ruck this time, but just that dummy half pass to the runner. The runner getting his timing wrong. Oh, Fuchigami nearly had an intercept.
He's going for everything.
Yeah. Fortunately, his hands couldn't match his footwork. But Plenty lucky. Now get to start this set from halfway. They've got the fresh legs on. Backdoor play from Bay of Plenty. Steps right, steps left, goes short side, not really much on. Come back to the middle now. They've been really lethal here. In the middle, had the Bay of Plenty team. You can notice a real change in the atmosphere around the park, can't you, Harley? This being the finals day, either the final game for the majority of our teams or semi-finals and finals happening. Just that intensity, that urgency, the excitement, the nerves.
We've been getting used to the smiles, the laughter, the dancing and the singing. This has stepped up to a next level. We can see here Kenor working together with Punivai. Options are still open. But unfortunately, it just fizzles out there at the end. Not quite the end I think Canterbury would have wanted.
I liked what Canterbury did there, though. Playing eyes up, running into spaces, passing to those spaces, not just taking the touch. A better start to their transition for Bay of Plenty. Third touch up by half, a strong touch. Lovely touch. Earned her team a breath there. Did the number 2 from Canterbury, Lynch Brown. Really stifled the momentum that was being gathered up by Bay of Plenty. Good chase down from the Canterbury team. We talked about the contrasting styles at the start. You see Bay of Plenty, they get down and just go really slow, almost stop, become completely static, where a lot of times we see teams really running into their plays, and it's great to see Bay of Plenty playing to their strengths. They don't need to be running at 100 miles an hour, manipulate the defence like they do.
Koia tēnā Maya. One thing Bay of Plenty will want to be careful of is Canterbury have already made adjustments to suit to try and slow down Kahurangi Keel. And equally Bay of Plenty are able to snuff that attack out too.
Just seen some feeling coming into the game. Bit of a push down in that last one, a short 7 in the previous one. Bay of Plenty only got 5 on, looking to get their numbers back. LaRue with the ball.
Short window here, only 10 seconds remaining.
This will be a great time to score for Canterbury going into the half time. Can they do it? 1 touch to go. He'll want to get this ball down. Now we're into a little bit of extra time. Can't take the roll ball, looking for a late cut. Now it's just a foot race, getting on the outside. Oh, unfortunately, just didn't hold her lane. The number 9 from Canterbury. What a great first half, Harley, to the first of our live stream games, the semi-final between Bay of Plenty and Canterbury under 21s. Be back with us for the second half as we go in 4-all.
A fresh coat of paint can go a long way.
4 litre Easy Coat interior paint, $91.58. Sally's 1 litre professional sugar soap, $5.61.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stock item, will beat it by 15%.
Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Kia ora touch whānau, welcome to Quick Hit, your short, sharp and touch-relevant warm-up, with the aim of warming up and moving those important body parts before kicking into activity. The Quick Hit warm-up requires minimal space, minimal time, and allows for innovation.
Homegrown Heroes is back, and this year I've got a new recruit.
Kia ora touch whānau, it's time to nominate the unsung volunteers who put the mahi in for the sport we love.
Enter them now for the chance to win $5,000 for their touch community.
Whakaemi whakarawika mai anō koutou katoa. Welcome back to the broadcast for the 2024 National Touch Championships here in Rotorua. We're treated to an absolute gem of a game this morning between the Bay of Plenty 21 mixed and Canterbury. It's halftime and the perfect opportunity for both teams and also our referees to consolidate, share thoughts, reflect,
Take a breath.
and make adjustments as required. I think we needed plenty of action in that first half, and some of it we will share.
Yeah, it was a great first half, Harley, for exactly what we want, the drop-off committee. These are one of the first of our touchdowns we see. Bay of Plenty got on the board first and took an early lead, just simply got on the outside of the defender. There's no shut, back in the middle, made the right option. Good support from the Bay of Plenty winger, but straight away hitting back was the Canterbury team. I really like this piece of work that they did. They come down straight away, got on the outside. That's 1-all.
And we can see here Bay Plenty having a lot of success off this 32 platform. We can see the peel coming through here, and just great follow through, complete the process. Canterbury too slow to respond on that one, but equally, as they always do, come back strong on the other end with Fuchigami scoring a great touchdown.
The scoreline says it all, Harley. It's been a very even game. I would say Canterbury are winning the middle of the field, that orange zone. They just seem to be gaining a lot more yards than Bay of Plenty are. Bay of Plenty being more accurate in terms of the amount of opportunities they had, but straight away, I really like that from Canterbury. They came out with a move, heard the coach talk about that, Jason Kino. They nearly executed it to perfection. It was just a brilliant effort by Bay of Plenty. Big long ball right to left. Well covered from the Bay of Plenty team. Hot start to the second half, Harley.
Very much so. That injection of pace is exactly what Canterbury will be looking forward to for the second half in order to get over top of this Bay of Plenty. Very resilient team and a great touch there, but equally met with strength from Tupaya Mika.
Oh, nice set. Third touch, there. There was no momentum after the second. Another strong touch. This will be a... Ooh, thought there might have been a drop ball. Christmas present now gone to the Bay of Plenty team. Really good defender, isn't she, Kyla Lynch-Brown, the number 2 for Canterbury. Really helps her team out.
Certainly did with that touch.
Yeah, just a couple of times.
Attack, yeah.
Bay of Plenty seem like they've got a lot of momentum going on, and she just comes in and just kills it right there and then.
We've had a penalty awarded to Canterbury and a discussion to follow with the referee. Maybe a few words were shared. And a chili bin applied as well. Canterbury back on attack.
Akuhata again, well, another one of those female players, a great defender. You hear her talking the whole game, helping her insides out. I was just about to say helping the number 12, the link for Bay of Plenty out, Akuhata. He's probably sick of those two, sick of talking to each other. Nice work, short side. Look for the tap on. Couldn't get a hand to it though. Pretty even start again. 2.5 in.
Very much so. Both teams have made some strong adjustments defensively. Execution will be really crucial in the second half. Who can execute well may determine who wins this game. We spoke about that middle part of the field, and Bay of Plenty seem to be working hard to get forward. Let's see how they go here. We've got the strike men on the field.
Great drive. Conscious or not, I imagine for both these teams, 20 minutes of this game is gone and there's still no one in the lead. It's 4-4. We've just gone past the 3rd minute of the second half, I imagine, as both of these teams realise we're getting close to the end of the game. Just the nerves about really wanting to get a touchdown on the board, getting into that lead.
Excellent call.
Yep.
Unfortunate position there for Lynch Brown. She had her arm stretched out, got caught on the back of the Bay of Plenty defender's foot, and the ball came free. Correct call there from Tanisha Gill, the referee on field. Again, we see the strike weapons back on the field. This is Kahurangi Keel in action again.
Key contributor in that first half, Keel. Bay just going back to what worked well for them, slowing things down, moving the middle Canterbury defenders laterally. They went fake the backdoor play. Great chop line from the number 7. We've seen it in the first half. It works in the second half. Miracle Monga, you can say that again. That was an amazing chop line she runs here. Perfectly set up. Faking the backdoor play. The dumper splits out left and coming through the middle. She loves it too. Monga, Bay of Plenty 5, Canterbury 4.
I got to say, that's one of the best tries I think I've seen all weekend. Super deceptive play. Canterbury now looking to apply the same amount of pressure.
Fujigami.
There it is.
I was really impressed with this first half, Harvey, and just his footwork. He's on the ball. He always looks like he's ready to explode. Again, he just stayed nice and tight. We see this in the replay. Passes the ball off, stays nice and tight, gets him behind the shutting defender, and just actually gave himself so much room by the great line. Fujigami, excellent play out for Canterbury, gets them back 5-5. Bay of Plenty though, back into it. Where is Miracle? We want to see her again.
Greg looking to set up Keel here again for another take. Look to see if he picks again from half, and the ball's just knocked down there by Canterbury, so a recount will be given to Bay of Plenty.
And I'm sure we'll see them just fall back into what they've been doing, just slowing things down. Bay of Plenty. I really like what the boys do in this Bay of Plenty team, just moving the Canterbury middles laterally, and therefore when they do pick a side, they've made sure the gates are nice and wide open. So now they go short side this time. Yeah, nice connection there from the Canterbury defence. But again, now going to the other side, not just going back up the middle, looking for the big right to left, huge amount of space out on that left-hand side. Easy dot down for the winger from Bay of Plenty. I think that was Te Moana, the 15. It sure was. What a touchdown, Harley.
Excellent change of attack as well. We've seen the follow plays, we've seen the inside balls, but we haven't seen the long balls until now for Bay of Plenty. Precise pass there and perfect catch and put down from Te Moana. Bay of Plenty back on top.
It's got Nathan Solomon all over the way these boys in the middle play. They just honestly almost at a standstill sometimes because they know what they're going to do. But Canterbury now, they decide to go back to the right-hand side, sneaks through, not even a hand laid on him. He's got spiders on him, is the Canterbury player. I'm loving when one team scores, the other team scores straight away.
It's great to watch, especially for those at home tuned in. A great outball there, and Luca Tracy just steps his way between the two defenders on the right side for Bay of Plenty. Excellent execution. We spoke about how important it was. Who can execute the best will probably be the one that takes home the lollies and moves on to the final.
Tracy, a key contributor in that first half, and we see him there get across, but Bay of Plenty now moved into this one. Oh! That's the replay of our last try. The one before, the incredible bit of athleticism we've seen for the Bay of Plenty.
Their ability to manipulate the defence and even keep us guessing. Nā kai kōrero tēnei keme. Woo!
Not sure if we're going to get an opportunity to see that, but whoa. Once might have been enough. That was an incredible bit of athleticism.
And we see Canterbury, unfortunately, they ran that play prior. This one didn't quite come through for them. Bay of Plenty looking to ruck up the field now, looking for the extra pass as well. Got to be careful. Despite being up, it is 7-6. We're just going to make those adjustments on screen as well. And just losing connection there on where the touch count was at. But equally great defence from Canterbury. Compliant 7 metres throughout the field on that one.
We're nearly into the last quarter, Harley, of this game, and it's been an absolute stunner. Both of these teams are absolutely fantastic and totally understand why they are in the semi-final. As again, Canterbury go to exploit the short side. That's 2 in a row. Excellent coaching from Keno. Him and his team talked about this at halftime, talked about exploiting the left-hand defence for Bay of Plenty. 2 in a row now down that side. Just a simple 3-3 dump in the middle. Gets on the outside of the corner, a defender. Unfortunately, looked like they were shutting short side. Canterbury, well done. 7-all.
Looks like this one's going to go right down to the wire. Again, we see this attacking pod here with Keel and Greg. Tahana. Strong contact there from Canterbury, but it looks like the referee said not just strong, but a little bit too heavy. Penalty awarded. Bay of Plenty in a prime position to add more tries to their tally.
Both teams' attack is just mesmerising. I forget I'm commentating sometimes. I'm so intrigued in what's going to happen. Good touch. First time we've seen a play like that from Bay of Plenty. They haven't tended to go for the quickie dive under so far in this game. Not the accurate attack that we've become accustomed to.
Not at all, but we have to give props where props are due. Adam Galter, outstanding defence, coming high as a defensive link, then being able to shuffle back and still shut down Tahana on that last one. Still doing the yards, gets a well-earned break here.
I'm not sure Taniko Akuhata, the 14 from Bay, the winger on this side, has had a break. What an effort from her as we see the man of the moment, Fuchigami with the ball. Footwork again on that right side. This time, however, the winger for Bay of Plenty made a great diving touch to stop what looked like the 3rd in a row down that corner.
The adjustment was made by Temoana on that occasion. Of course, they've scored a couple on her corner. She knew she had to leave it and come in for the shot. Extra metres. Great work there by Monga.
It's great to see a team at halftime talk and make an adjustment. Excellent ruck there by Solomon. Looking for the late cut, trying to get on the outside. Couldn't quite see if we had numbers in the corner. Good set of defence again from Canterbury.
Bit of huffing and puffing going on in the sub box now. The intensity certainly picked up. 8 minutes. Still 7-all.
Oh, great work there from Taniko Akuhata. She's been on the whole game. Talked about huffing and puffing. She should be the one to do that, but not saving a touchdown. But Canterbury, though, fresh set. Yeah, good touch, good call. Nice work there from the number 2. Actually thought they had them beaten. But O'Callaghan, Solomon, Kobe was able to make that touch. Canterbury, though, 4 more. Fortunately, the Bay of Plenty defender looks like Harley just trying to man up a little bit too much. He's probably needed to stick to policy, take his corner, send him back to his shutting. Help up. We see here the 13 just a little bit too straight going back. And with the length he has, we've seen it in the first half. The number 14 from Canterbury, Thomas Moriarty, gets across for Canterbury. Now our score's 8-7. First time Canterbury in the lead in this game.
And one thing I like to see is the way that the game is shifting, momentum, but also playing to your strengths. Everyone knows Moriarty's got such a long frame to score, but equally doesn't matter how tall or how short you are, if you can move the ball quickly, just like Bay of Plenty have, you can even up the score lines here. Let's have another look here on the Bunnings Warehouse replay.
I'm not even sure he knew it was going to be a touchdown. The 13 here from Bay of Plenty is just chilling. Oh, okay, I may as well. Scores the touchdown, gets it back to 8-all. This is not because there's no defense. The defense is working really hard. It's the quality of the attack. Just taking any chink in the armour from the defence. Again, going back to this right-hand side. Much stronger lift there. A really, really good lift from the armour 8 from Bay of Plenty. Counter Thrupp. This obviously being the side where there's 2 Bay of Plenty defending girls and a male versus a female. Canterbury made the adjustment from the first half, Harley. They identified they wanted to go on the mismatch side, and they scored 2 touchdowns straight away. Bay of Plenty of them realised, hey, we need to get up off the line quicker and stay more connected on this side, and now they've shut down their last 3 attacks. So talk about a game of chess, not checkers, and this one between the 2 teams and the 2 coaches.
Goiatera, and the biggest adjustment has actually been made from the outside players defensively. If they keep working hard, a little bit of a fumble, and it has been called forward pass. Those are unfortunate. Keep the eye on the ball. We spoke about those adjustments being made defensively, but making sure you stay focused on attack as well.
I'm sure the tension's rising in both sub-boxes. 5.5 minutes to go. And this the first of our live stream games, semi-final in our under-21 mixed grade. Oh, good work. We talk about chest. Bay of Plenty make the adjustment on that left-hand short side, so Canterbury look to go back that way. Fake going to the right-hand side, check it back into the middle. As we see here, we see all the Bay of Plenty players going across, and they just come back to the middle. This is... The tactics in this game is just incredible.
The IQ was through the roof. And full credit not only to the players, but also to the coaches. Just their ability to keep ticking over. This isn't working. Cool, let's shift. Let's try this. That's their response. We're going to go to the middle. And it's working really well for Canterbury. They've got the slight lead with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go.
Great chase out there from the number 1 for Canterbury.
We're coming back to the middle of the field. It looks like a penalty's been awarded, perhaps for offside.
Cookie play in the middle, goes out the back. Wouldn't say a high-risk play on the first touch, but probably had the opportunity to do something else.
Perhaps psyched out from the Canterbury defence there. Just lost track of where the ball was in relation to his hands. And Canterbury strong entry into the field. Player ends up on the ground, does a great job to sell it and gets the penalty.
Lynch Brown, she really good in the ruck, both on defence and attack. Earned her team a penalty there. Oh, unfortunately couldn't make the most of that.
Might need to wipe the ball down, might be a little bit of torta, a little bit of sweat. And it's falling through their hands. Perhaps nerves creeping in as well.
Yeah, nerves and fatigue, Harvey. Was this not the best set, though? This is where Bay of Plenty normally can still pick up 15 to 20 metres as they get back to the spot in the field they want. 4th touch. Key set-up touch here. What's Bay of Plenty got? Late cut. Just gone away from what worked for them really well in that first half, have Bay of Plenty. When they slowed things down, when they got up to the 7, moved the Canterbury team laterally.
especially Keel. He hasn't quite had the same opportunities. Canterbury has responded really well to him being the threat on the field. We can see him launching forward to make that touch there. Oh, and another little bobble on the ground.
Yeah, just took her eyes off the ball. She was trying to pass it before she picked it up. Unfortunately, had an incredible game. High standards. Isabel Hill. They have plenty though. This is their opportunity to even it up. Let's get it back to 9-all, Harley. Let's really ramp up the tension as we go into the last 2 minutes of this, the first semi-final in the under-21s grade. Yeah, I like this from Bay Plenty. Just going back to what they did. Getting themselves set. Back. Well, they'll fake the backdoor play. They'll go back to the left into a follow. Probably just missed his assignment there, the 13 from, or 16 from Bay Plenty. That really opened up in the middle there, Harley.
Didn't quite get the connection with the ruck on the defensive player that he wanted to. Canterbury were able to make the adjustment, but fortunately they were gifted a penalty on the try line. The drop-off committee are on the edge of their seat at the moment, whether or not Bay Plenty can even this one up.
I'll tell you what, I still think there's 3 touchdowns left in this game, the way these two teams are playing. Back to it again, though. Now he goes long. Good defence again by the number 1. Short side. Bit of a wasted one there. Just no one running with him there for Bay Plenty.
They went for the long ball a little bit early on that play, and as a result, it compromised the 4th touch. They had to take a quick hit. It didn't give them a second opportunity there. So full credit in particular to Canterbury winger Sally Clough. She's had a really great game.
We see him again. He can do it at the attacking end or through the orange zone. Big set here for both teams. The second to last set of the game. Canterbury scores. She's lights out. Bay Plenty on this last touch. Here it is, Harley. You got one set. But Canterbury, to D them out, you are off to the final. Bay Plenty, you must score.
That's right, it's do or die. Every little metre counts, looking for those extra passes, looking to connect here. 24 seconds.
This is the set. Right now, great drive. What do we have off the end? Gets straight through. Now he's looking up to link up. Yeah. Here it is. Touch. Oh, no, it's not. Referee Gill has said.
Looks like touch and pass. Perhaps the...
I'd love to get a replay on that if we could. However, Canterbury, with 2 seconds to go, look like they are going to be going through to the under-21 finals of this 2024 National Championship. Great game. A game that both teams deserve to win. Canterbury, though, hung in there longer, fought to the bitter end, and are the victors of this semi-final, 9-8. What a game. See you for the second of our live stream games after this break.